I personally don't want to see any more zombies.
Yeah.
And that seems like what the city is turning into.
Yeah, we gotta figure out,
We gotta figure out which way we want to go.
yeah, we got the box, we gotta figure out.
Feels like underground might be safest, you know, those...
Through the gnomes? No, the dwarves, right?
Dwarves, yeah.
Yep.
Well,
I feel like somebody wants to go to a temple, but we do have some other things that we should hit.
I feel like if we get rid of this box, Atlantis has given us, the sooner we'll get to a temple.
No.
Yeah.
Box is all the way over there.
Yeah.
Way over there. Temple's right here.
Temple's not right here. Temple's
No,
way
Temple's
up
up
there.
Temple's way up north.
Temple's on the
Oh,
map.
but I'm not stupid.
Box isn't even on the map.
What about the carnival?
Well, we left the carnival,
Yeah.
I mean, we might run into them at some point.
which
but,
is fine, but they weren't much help for us, except for that cook. The cook was,
You're handy with that pan.
Okay.
he was.
Alright, well, let's take a look at
Should
the
we-
map here.
Let's figure out our...
How much bigger am I than Guil?
I mean, you're like 3 or 4 feet taller, but
I'm
Gil is
prepared to grapple the box.
like 3 or 4 feet wider.
If it seems like we ain't going to the temple, I'm taking the box.
I'm gonna roll myself into your legs and take you out at the knees.
Well, we don't know what's going to happen. We haven't rolled. But
No, I know, but...
So you wanna attack?
No,
I want to prep. If it looks like we ain't going to the temple, I'm going to go for the box.
Okay.
Well, but the place where we need to take the box is right over here.
No, it's way
Isn't it on the other coast?
It's way off
Is
the
it, like-
map.
So it is
So where are we at?
We're like...
Here.
Yeah,
yeah. Here, take the pink dice. Put it. Yep, right there.
we're there.
You have your purple dice at the top of the right there, a little bit down farther south. Yep, that is
There's the
the
temple.
That is the temple that you are thinking
this
of.
is the temple that...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. You guys are at the pink there. Take this green one here, right above the G in Griffin Pass. That is the Dwarven entrance. Okay.
To go this way, right?
No. So
No,
it goes north. It goes down
Just like
to
straight
the
down.
Underdark, and you know that in the Underdark there is a number of passageways that go east. Your home is that way, and let me pull up my.
On the way to the box, I think.
On the way to the box, yeah.
On the way to the box, about 400 hours worth of travel,
Good lord. Okay.
and
So, like,
that
are we
is
talking, like, over here?
Yeah, we...
Like,
yeah. So from pink dice to green dice, that is about 20 hours of travel.
okay.
Sorry, about 40 hours of travel.
40 hours of travel from here to here.
Yep. And it is so that's kind of your increment. So that is like between 2 and 5 days of travel.
So it's like 120 hours up to there. About.
Yeah.
Assuming underground travel is as easy as overland travel.
Yeah.
And,
They're
and Taylor's place is 10 times that way.
So if we were looking at like where stuff is, Taylor's place would probably be a foot past the blue tape there.
Okay,
Oh,
and
so
then and then the box is way past that.
The
so,
box
like,
is
the box
like
is in the garage.
Yeah.
the box is kind of on the end of the garage.
Wow.
Like,
Okay.
it is a ways that way.
Yeah.
It is a
To be
ways.
fair, the temple does seem like a
Yeah.
slight step out of the way relative to where we're going.
No kidding.
We'll just go drop the box, come all the way back.
I don't
3
trust you
years
coming all the way back.
All right.
I don't trust the temple's gonna be here anymore. I need to destroy it before the meteors.
Yeah, what's this place?
Foldor.
That is, so you know that is another like regional prefecture.
So,
So-
kind of like Gig Hop.
Yeah, it has this there is someone there who is the same leadership level as Lanchos.
Okay.
Is that what all the tall towers are?
Yep.
Okay.
And what about that?
Is it kind of?
That's just a small town. The number of houses indicates the size of the town.
So these little things.
Yeah.
No, those are
those
mountains.
are mountains.
Oh, okay.
The things with the
This is why
roofs.
this one has a castle.
Mhm.
These are
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's the size of the castle indicates the
Yeah.
Castle and houses.
the size of the
So this is big with a lot of houses. So it's the biggest.
it's the seat of power.
Okay.
Would we know
With
the
this being a little
Yep.
lesser.
Would we know the direction the carnival took off in?
You haven't seen yet.
Well, I mean, well, leaving them the night.
I thought they were going
Prior.
west. I thought that was
Yeah, they were gonna go this way and then up. I thought.
Yeah.
Like they were going opposite. I thought they were gonna go up the coast a bit.
So you hadn't necessarily asked.
Oh.
That might have been above table.
You were discussing where you wanted to go and how you wanted to get there, but with the gentleman goblin, no conversation was had
Well, I mean.
or negotiation for that matter.
Okay. Well, so in lieu of seeing how fucking far that box thing is, I vote to go to the temple first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine with me.
I mean.
Do you have family on the way? Do you have to? say
So,
goodbye to
Otter?
your family?
Otter,
Me?
I would recommend you look at your tasks from the hag
Okay.
if you
Because your town is over here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're far away from this madness thing.
Yeah.
The gods.
So we'll be going to the temple then to your family medicine box.
And picking up whatever Otter needs for his
Yeah,
weird
what
body
is it?
parts along the way.
Otter, what do you
Sure.
need?
Oh, that's it. There's so many things here. You just want to read the note and see where we go?
Keep burning it in
I'm
us.
up
So-
for everything.
The Dwarven Kingdom is the kingdom of Thrundon.
Is that here?
That is the green dice.
Okay.
Yeah. We gotta go there.
Okay, that's the one thing I could do.
Okay, so
You know, yeah, these are all cool things I could do, but I want to be part of the group here. I don't want to be the dick and be like,
He's
okay,
like,
we
take it
gotta-
or leave it. I can leave it or I can do it.
I mean, if you got a scavenger hunt for stuff along the way, we might as well.
Yeah.
You're getting like Boy Scout badges for this, right? Is that what that's for?
Is it for what?
Boy Scout badges.
Yeah.
It is. It is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
And
fine.
Girl Scout.
Nice.
Don't
Sure.
forget.
We don't
Alright,
discriminate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fae Scout. Fae Scout.
Oh, sorry. I can't keep up with kids these days and their
It's
pronouns.
just too many. Okay, so we're gonna go here. Let's go here first, because then we can. I mean, are we all in agreement to go to the Dwarven Pass and then take the Dwarven tunnels up to the temple?
Yeah, that honestly seems safest.
Agreed.
Seems-
And at least we don't have to deal with elevation if we go up in the mountains.
That's
Crisis
true.
averted.
So no
My
oxygen.
knees, can't handle it these days.
Also, if we get up too high, lack of oxygen, we're
Mm.
gonna die.
That is bad for me.
Because look at Mount Everest.
Oh, look at Mount what?
It's Mount Everest. It's a mythical mountain. It's got a lot of dead people on it.
Sounds like a bad place to go.
It does, yeah.
It's
It's
a
a
call it Everest.
oh,
Ooh. Nice.
Oh,
it's a bedtime story we tell little children to keep them in mind.
That's an armadillo thing.
Yeah.
like a hill, actually.
Yeah.
I'm dead armadillos there.
We'll send you to Mount Everest if you're not a good little armadillo.
Cool.
Okay.
I think we got some kind of plan,
We got a plan.
for now until it changes the next time we get confused from what we're doing.
Or we encounter more stupid zombies.
Yeah.
all right. So where are we going?
We're going
Good. East.
to the east.
We're going east. We're going to go to the dwarf
pass.
mountain pass, and then
Okay.
we'll see what we need to get for your scavenger hunt, and then
So good.
we'll go north.
Would I want to keep, if we're going to a dwarf place, would I want to keep the little jeweler hammer hidden? Would they like
Oh,
see
like,
that
try
as
to
me
steal
having
it?
their artifacts? Since I know
Roll an
that-
insight check.
Okay. Well, that's not a great number. 8.
You
Hers have been long enough; they'll be fine.
you get the sense that like it is like, I mean, you've attuned to it.
Mhm.
Like you understand that this was a gift of royalty,
Mhm.
right? Like it is almost a royal scepter of sorts.
Mhm.
Chances are not being a dwarf would not look kindly on
Sure.
the appropriation of
Sure.
their cultural heritage.
Okay. Yeah.
So keep it hidden.
Right. Or if I can figure out how to make myself look like a dwarf.
Yeah.
Little inscription: if lost, please return to.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I can't read dwarven, so it doesn't matter to me.
Right.
Doesn't affect me.
You have the ring,
Sure.
so you can.
True. I could for 15 minutes. I'm not gonna use it on that though.
All right. So we're gonna go to the dwarven kingdom.
Yeah, we walk.
Walking.
We walk in.
Okay.
I don't know dwarven, so.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, let's get out of this. Autobots, roll out.
Okay. As you are walking out of town, you see a couple of like stables that have like riding animals.
Oh,
You see a couple of locations where looks like they're selling carts. But you walk right by them.
Maybe get some horses if they're on the
Let's walk. Okay, my hobbits, we are walking.
So yeah, there's not like a.
Do you want to stop
giant-
for horses or carriage
way.
or?
I mean, I would like
Yeah.
to ride at least part of the way.
I mean, I'd be cool with some horses.
yeah.
Can you sit on a horse?
Well, we could get a cart. I could just be in the cart.
You guys roll around behind us.
I mean, I might get a little dizzy. I would sit my ass in a cart if we could. And just...
So we stopped to
I
look.
also have the stupid box on my back. too.
Is there something that would carry me?
You could be in the cart with me.
I mean, if you have a draft like a Clydesdale, yeah,
Or a Percheron or something like that.
yeah, you're gonna
Big old horse, yeah.
you're gonna either need a big horse or something that is capable of
Yeah, because you're like
handling
what,
your form.
8 feet tall?
Yeah,
7'8" and 300 pounds.
That was a big person.
bigger than you at this point. Yeah.
No, yeah. I would
there-
still be in a cart.
Is there
Big
like a little
black
pony for
horse.
Bobby?
What do you guys? How do you want to do this? What is our mode of travel?
So intimidating riding a horse.
I guess I'll approach the stable master or whatever.
You should have rolled higher charisma.
I have decent persuasion. Hey there, can we get 3 horses and a cart that can hold the armadillo?
Oh my gosh, can we have like a sidecar to the horse?
Like a
the
motorcycle.
Well, that's what I want, a little pony.
Just like
We
a
just
little,
attach it to like my huge horse.
It's on the back. It's just like a sack, like a big old sack you shove me in. I feel like that's a little undignified.
Wear your sash, and then that'll cancel.
I could just wave
Oh
as
God.
So this whole conversation's going on.
Yep.
So he.
I would
Okay.
prefer a cart if we can
So
get it.
you see so are you going to the stable or are you going to the cart dealership? The
Are
cart
we not,
dealership
like,
doesn't have
together?
stables.
Let's go to the
I mean,
stable.
Stable first.
Two different businesses. They're
Seems
close
like
by.
they're working in tandem, but okay, I'll talk to the horse master first.
Yeah, because there's no point in getting a cart if we don't have a horse.
Exactly. You can't put the cart before the
Heyo.
Okay. Okay. So, the guy has horses. You have actually, like, thinking back, you have actually come to his location to rent a horse in the past.
Okay.
And you got the land show's discount.
Okay.
It's,
This is the one time where my sash will put in.
uh,
Put my sash on.
so, once he sees the sash, like you're approaching him, as soon as he sees you pull out the sash, he approaches you,
Fine.
knowing that you are the official. Welcome back. It's good to see you again.
Hey, it's good to see you.
Can I rent you some horses?
My friends and I would love. How many horses are we thinking? 2, 3,
Pony.
I need
2.5, I guess.
2.5. So we need one horse to be able to pull cart. A big old horse for our friend over here, and then a pony
Or a big dog.
or a big dog, or a donkey. Maybe if you got like a burro or something.
Okay.
I want S. I want S.
I
Well,
mean, we
you-
all do.
Well, you are an interesting little tyke, aren't you? Yeah. So sure. Will this go on the regular account?
Yes, it will.
Okay. So
He
he.
tells you had a company card. What the hell are we paying for stuff for?
I can't really use it for black market stuff.
I mean,
He comes out and he brings like
Not everyone's gonna.
the most majestic Clydesdale. Like it is blinged out. You see him like just because I think it's funny. I would like everybody to roll a perception check or
4.
11.
17.
18.
18. So the two of you kind of pick up that like he's got like a little couple of kids helping him in the back, and like you see him like you kind of barking orders at him, but because of your like elven hunter skills, like you catch like what he's saying, right? And you catch that he is like, bring out the good stuff, like give me the good saddles, like all the really expensive stuff. We can charge the best amount. Like he is totally trying to get as much money out of land shows as he can, right? But he brings out like his nicest horse. Like this is a massive beast of a Clydesdale.
Okay. I mean, it's not my money, so I guess I don't mind.
Right. So you needed 2 horses.
Yeah, one for a friend here, and then one for a friend here, and then a pony for him.
He brings out a like a 3-year-old quarter horse. Seems very well trained, well tempered, and very nice saddle. Brings out a
Wait, Otter, how tall are you?
14?
yeah, it's super tiny. So he actually brings out 2. He brings out kind of a let's say long in the tooth pony.
Mm-hmm.
Lot of gray hair, kind of looks a little bit on the slow side, and then brings out another younger quarter horse that like seems to almost instinctively follow your horse. Kind of like nuzzles up, right? So here we are a little bit thin on ponies. Here's the pony we have. Seems like this might not be the best choice for whatever it is that you're going about. If you're going to be going on a longer journey,
Yeah.
I would recommend this horse here instead. It is one of our smaller horses. It is not as trained in, but it is your horse's offspring,
Nice.
and so that should help the training of that horse and keeping them in line.
Okay, I mean, Otter.
I'm trying to get a vibe off each one.
Okay, roll for vibe off of the
Roll
pony
vibe.
Roll.
and
Okay,
the
for old pony, for new pony. New pony's an 18, old pony's a 9.
so The old pony looks like they have seen a lot of road.
I've seen some shit.
Nah,
Like-
not me. Don't
like-
pick me.
No. Like your brand of weird doesn't really seem to like phase it in any way, shape, or form. Like it has no problem like with you looking at it, right? The other one, the younger one, like when you kind of approach them, did you just? Does that hurt or you splurged yourself?
I just accidentally squirted water outside the
Nice.
corner of my mouth as I'm drinking. I can't drink. So.
The younger one seems a little bit put off by the fact that your mouth is in your belly.
I mean, it's fair.
And like is almost kind of hiding behind the other one.
I guess Otter, it's up to you if you want the younger or the older one.
Would like my horse be strong enough to hold me and the cart, or Taylor's horse strong enough to hold Taylor and the cart?
Oh, you need another. He'll bring out 2 Clydesdales. So you have
So you have
2 Clydesdales, a quarter horse, and then whatever you want.
We need one to pull your cart.
Well, since we're pulling a cart, I don't think we're going to be.
Well, then you could ride on the cart with me. We could do the quarter horse, the 2 Clydesdales, and you could just be in the cart with me.
Oh.
Well,
I like this old guy. His name's Gus. I'm naming him Gus. I want
Probably already
Gus.
got a name on her. It's like old, but okay.
Gus, it is. Come here, Gus. And like he pulls on the reins a little bit. Like Gus looks back. Like that's not okay. Whatever.
I give it a kiss on the side of its face, just through the mask.
Yeah.
us is just like,
Or one of the Clydesdales black.
okay, we're getting.
Sure.
Oh, that's just like a personal person?
Yes.
Yeah. So okay. I attempt to get on it.
Okay. Animal handling.
It's a 2.
You apparently have never ridden a horse before.
I have time. I can attempt again.
Okay.
You don't have to roll unless the DM says to roll.
Well,
Yeah, but now I want her
It does make it
to.
more fun.
14.
Okay, the first time, like you're still trying to figure out like how to host, like how to have 2 host animals, right? Like it's a little bit clumsy,
Yeah.
right at first, but once you figure out like where the body parts are supposed to go, like it's a little bit easier the second go around.
And then I take out my cleaver and I start shooting it up in the air, like extending it out as I'm running around.
Okay.
Yeah.
I look at Otter and I'm like trying to see if
Yeah, you
I'm putting a
So,
bow on the.
you guys are just letting this shenanigans
This is-
go on.
This is fun.
So does this horse have an actual name? Or do I need to invent one too?
This horse is yes, why don't you invent one?
The male or female? I feel like female is usually more like a, I don't know.
Male.
Locked. You can be Steven.
Steven. Steven it is.
Old Evil Knievel.
Yeah.
minus Black Steed.
So we got Black Steed, Gus, Steven.
Yeah.
What's my horse? Is it male or female?
You have a female.
Okay. I'm going to name her Bertha.
Big Bertha.
Bertha and Gus.
Okay. So you now have each a riding animal.
Yes.
Do you want to proceed to getting a cart?
I mean, I feel like
He does. He inquires as to how long you'll be gone.
a bit, like at least.
You see the eye, his eyes light up.
You see gold pieces in his
Yeah.
eye.
It's like Mario.
Well,
Just
take your
looking-
time. Take your time. We'll be here when you return.
Yeah, I'll just keep the
Standard
tab
rates.
open. Yeah. If anything, just take up any issues with land shows and he'll be fine.
Okay.
So, I feel like we should get a card just in case we come across something that we need to
Yeah, carry stuff in there.
Yeah, you know.
So let's head over to
Find some
budget
statues to
rental
liberate.
cart.
Exactly. Yes. So let's go get a cart.
Okay.
So
And here, still wearing the sash, they recognize you, and the eager salesperson comes out. How can I help you today?
well, so we'll be going on a little journey here, and
Oh, very good, very good.
I'd like a cart so I can ride in it behind my. Big
Oh
boy
yes,
bus.
this one right here, and he shows you to the nicest cart that they have. It has the wheels have metal bands around them for sturdiness.
Down, lowers.
Yeah, no, it is
It gets me
a
the lowrider. Of
it is
carts.
a nice cart. It is not covered.
Okay.
But he has one that is very durable. It looks like you could probably put a couple 1,000 pounds of stone in the back of it.
Okay.
Could we put a couple thousand pounds of anything else?
Yes, stone or anything else.
Feathers.
It is a heavy.
Tacos, 1,000
It is
pounds
a
of tacos.
heavy looking cart.
Okay.
But it moves well. It seems to be properly greased.
Okay.
As you lean against it, it rolls a little bit, so it's not going to be difficult for a horse to pull or two to pull. He gives you the option of whether you would like the single harness or the double.
Spare tire.
Did I both Clydesdales pull it, I suppose?
Yeah, but I feel like
Back with the horse guy. I'm asking for a war helmet.
Interesting. Okay.
Horse armor does cost extra, as I recall.
It does. But he is happy to give you horse armor. And he quickly shouts at his kids, "Bring out the armor!" And the kids are small enough that they can't necessarily carry it, but you hear some clanking in the back, and they clank it into a cart, and they wheel out the cart. And the guy and the kids together, they kind of move the horse into a position, and they start putting this plate mail on the horse.
Okay, so I feel like the horse, we're done. We got enough. Lancha still has a budget.
Get her away from the horses, please.
So let's go back over the carts now. Do we have maybe a step down from the 1,000-pound giant cart? Maybe one's a little bit more agile, but can still carry some stuff.
We have these lighter carts. They are about 1.5 persons wide.
Okay.
So you can fit a normal sized person and a kid next to them, or a duffel kind of a deal. It's basically a one-seater versus a two-seater.
Could we put a person in the back if we needed a cart?
Oh, in the back you could probably fit 2 or 3.
Okay. So if someone gets injured, we could transport them if we needed to.
Yep.
I'll go with that, but is it still does it still have the metal rims?
It the wheels on this cart are a little bit more rickety and probably fragile.
Do they go round and round?
They do go round and round, but they have spokes.
Okay, I'll just go with the bigger cart then, and just the single harness because I don't think that you're gonna want to have your horse be.
Okay.
Well, can we get the optional cover that goes over the cart just in case it starts raining or whatnot like that?
Let me check in the back. And he runs in the back, and
Lancha is bankrupt.
It's like the government; you can just print more money, right?
Yeah.
right goes into the back, and you see him fumbling through stuff, and he says, "Well, I could customize it. We have the materials. However, this cart isn't really designed for that. It would take me a couple hours to get that affixed to the cart."
And I turn to the crew and I go, "What do you guys think so that bandits and whatnot can't see what we're carrying in the back there?
That's a fair point.
Maybe we put that down and then we put some old lettuce and shit like that, so it looks like we just got food and whatnot, so it doesn't look like they want to come rob us."
Lettuce is gonna smell pretty bad, but I get where you're coming from.
I don't know, smell bad.
Yeah, you are gonna have to ride downwind with me.
We'll put you in the back.
Oh yeah. And do they have like a hat or something like a sombrero for the pony?
For the pony?
She got armor. I want Gus to have a hat.
Gus can have a hat. We can afford a hat. But so do we?
So you ask, and the guy like kind of yells at the kids, and the kids are like, everybody kind of gives you this weird look, and then like one of the kids is like, and he like runs back, and kind of you see like movement in one of the upper rooms, and he like throws out this hat, right, and it lands like kind of on the ground, like in front of the proprietor of the stables, and it looks like it's a little kid's hat, right? Like it's a big like sunbonnet kind of hat, and he's like, yeah, I think that'll work. And he takes like his little like bone owl, you know for like fixing saddles, takes it and he like pokes at it a little bit and like unravels part of it so that the ears fit through, and he like pops it on there, and the ears come up like this, and the donkey or the pony has a bit of a bewildered look as it's like moving its ears around, trying to figure out like why this like is on his head, but eventually again he just he just lives with it.
I'm like, cool, you're looking fancy, buddy.
Okay, so Gus has got a hat.
So are we waiting for
Taylor, do you want any accessories on your horse?
Oh no, I'm a no frills kind of guy, but
Okay.
I am wondering if maybe we should get some kind of uniform if we're gonna be in places where grass isn't easily accessible.
Oh, we can put it on the back of the cart. That's true.
Yeah, like a veil.
So are we getting the covering?
I say yes.
Sure.
So,
Yeah,
because
I'm
if it does rain, it won't like spoil the food for the horses and stuff like that. So, let's do the covering, and then we'll do at least a couple days worth of hay in the back of the cart. For the
Okay.
horses.
At least.
So they send one of the kids like goes running at the stable to go get some feed.
Mhm.
There's a flurry of commotion at the cartery as they are adjusting your cart for your bonnet. What do we want to do for the hour, or are we just going to kind of chill out here and commune with our pets?
I'm getting a tune to my horse.
You're
Yeah,
tuning to your
that's a good
horse.
idea.
Okay.
We'll just chill with the horses, yeah.
So yeah, about an hour passes. You have successfully like made friends with your pets, your horses, your steeds, and Bertha has been lashed up to pull. Seems like you are underway. You have enough food for. So you don't usually travel by horse. Like y'all have never traveled by horse. You know that you probably have enough food to last for like a week or two.
Right.
Like they loaded the back full of like they threw some apples in there. Like there's some carrots.
Okay.
Like you have like these horses. These horses are gonna eat well, right?
We're good to go.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So let's head
I
out.
think we're good.
Roll a.
Don't make me roll. I'm not
Let's
getting good
say
numbers today.
a insight or survival check.
Alright. Yeah, still not doing great numbers. 11.
That is enough. So
Thank
you see all that food that you have got stashed in there, provisions for the animals,
Yeah.
and you start to wonder what you're going to eat if you're going to be eating apples and carrots with the horses.
That's a good point. I guess we may have gotten rations at some point, but yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Uh,
do we want to go to the market and?
I still have a couple days rations, but yeah, that sounds good. We might as well get some food.
Is it like
so
McDonald's on the way out of town?
Like,
you still got the breakfast burritos. Clarice's got.
can't I eat like anything?
I mean, I could eat like
Yeah.
bugs and shit, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm an armadillo. Yeah. Little lizards.
Otter, do you hunt? Is that a kind of thing that you do?
I can.
Well, I could probably get like nuts and berries and stuff. Unless,
Yeah.
yeah, the human
I'm gonna want
amongst
maybe
us.
some kind of meat in my diet.
So we should probably go pick up some food for you.
Well,
What kind of meat?
I don't know, like deer, I guess. I don't want to hunt like people's animals, but
Okay.
or like rabbit. I mean, I've eaten lots of whatever on the road.
Rabbit,
but,
squirrel,
yeah.
raccoon.
There's typically in these types of carriages, there's a spot to hang cured meats,
Yeah.
right?
Congrats
So
to
you
that,
could
then.
you could grab like a cured ham, something
Yeah,
like
let's
that.
go do that. Let's get a couple hams.
Sure.
So just so we have them.
Okay.
So if the
Juice
we're in like a
boxes.
fucking desert or
Juice
something.
boxes,
Like that.
yeah.
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 So
Capri
again,
Sun.
they put it on Landshow's tab.
That's fine.
Perfect.
No, I'm like,
Okay, so some water skins.
yeah, let's And we,
The usual
Okay.
road trip
Okay.
fare. Trail
The
mix.
horses probably need water.
S'more
too.
set.
Yeah.
Some little kids come up and they're trying, like, neighborhood kids come up and try to sell you like some random stuff that they have, right? They're like, you're probably gonna need like one of these little bags. Like it's a poorly woven like handbag, right? 2 copper.
oh sure, why not? We'll just take it.
Okay.
Thanks, kids. Don't spend it all in one
Like
place.
you see that this part of town all of a sudden is having an economic boom, and like everybody wants to get in on it, right? And so as you hop on your cart and head out of town, everybody in this section of town is, have a good trip, come back soon.
Right. So much for keeping undercover with that.
Well, I mean, did you want to pay for everything?
No, I mean, I'm fine with Land just paying for stuff. I'm just saying I don't want everybody in town waving at me.
That's-
Ooh.
It's just one small section. We'll be out soon. Yeah.
Okay. And so you venture to the pretty much due east. And as you were traveling, I need somebody else to roll here.
What, the big
D20s,
ones?
big ones.
The big ones?
Otter.
I got a 4. That's not great.
17.
Okay.
That balances
Okay.
it out, right?
It's-
average?
It tries.
Oh yeah, that is under 5, which is bad.
That is under. Great.
So
So moral of the story, don't let me roll the dice.
you get a short ways out of town, and you see that the road ahead of you has been hit by a meteor. There is just where the road should be. There is just
Big old
a
crater.
huge crater.
Cool.
You can. How do you want to tackle this scenario?
How big is the crater are we talking about?
It is about 20 or 30 feet, but it goes like it is the whole road, right? Like they're from, like it looks like the angle that it came in. It kind of came in through the trees, and it impacted like right on the road.
So there's
So-
no way we can just kind of go around it?
You'd have to cut down trees and make a road
Oh.
to go around it, or you have to fix the road somehow.
I mean, that's still...
I mean, you can try going down and up, but you're going to be fighting the incline.
Yeah, I'm going with the cart for sure.
Yeah. Well, how do we want to proceed, Peeps? I mean,
I don't know.
And while you're kind of doing this, you see another meteor come in from behind you and like impact alongside of the road. Not taking out the road completely, but like it has effectively narrowed the road behind you.
So any of you magic druid guys do some kind of earth movement spell?
No,
We have move earth or something like that.
not earthbenders.
Druids kind of are.
Mine always has the same spells.
I mean,
So is it just that
I do
we're
have a move earth, but I don't have it queued up. I didn't,
Is the concern just the cart? Can the horses travel?
Oh, the horses can go through there, yeah.
Okay. How heavy is the cart?
I mean, it's fully laden. and it is designed for carrying heavy loads. It's probably a 2,000-pound cart.
I can't lift that.
This is gonna be like Oregon Trail
Yeah, shit.
Just
You
needed
died of dysentery.
Yeah, you got all our stuff in town, head out, and immediately, you gotta ford the river.
I don't want to waste the potion of maximum power so I can lift this.
Well, I mean, and at best, I mean, I do have a. If I queued it up, I have mold earth, which I don't think would actually probably do much.
Gil, can your stick thing make some kind of a bridge?
Does my stick thing?
Oh,
have
yeah.
any ability?
Yeah.
It could just make a big old like.
Log or whatever.
You could make a vine bridge. You could make
Like
a
those
horizontal
redwood
log.
trees, you could go through it.
Yeah, you could grow a tree there.
You have that?
Yeah.
Okay, let's. Well,
Nice.
but can I grow a redwood tree that's got a hole in the middle so we can pass through it? I don't want to be fucking carving out a goddamn tree.
You,
Or can I make like a giant vine? Or can I make a tree that will just like be like a felled tree? So
you
we
can,
just
if you can imagine how you would grow the tree, you can do that. It really is limited by your imagination and what you want the vegetation to do.
Okay, so I want it to grow kind of like the ladder that we did. So the top will come with me and it'll grow across this so we can safely go across, and then I will grab it and bring it with.
Okay. So,
Just grow a very flat tree.
Yeah, it'll just be a
Yep.
like a big old branch of a tree that just extends out, and it'll be able to be wide enough that it'll be comfortable and we won't fall off the edges. All that stuff.
Or if we have to, I could do web in the 20 20-foot cube, and then we can put stuff on top of it, so it'll at least be kind of like a little bit of a foundation.
I feel like the tree might be a little easier, a little bit more stable.
Okay.
It does use up my one time to use it though during the day, though, right?
It's okay. We're gonna be on the road until the night.
Let's do it.
Okay, yeah, I'll do my sticky, make the tree
Okay.
bridge.
yeah, you you grow this incredibly dense layer of like tree brush and like tie it all together with vines. It looks incredibly sturdy, right? Like you even you start to get a little artsy fartsy with it. Like you start like
Keep that one.
winding around, like just playing kind of, right?
Some Art Deco notes.
Yeah. But by the time you're done, like the road appears to be more like a wooden bridge, really. And the horses they're a little bit apprehensive about walking on it at first, but then like after they take a couple steps on
Like,
it,
oh, this is solid.
yeah, they're like, yeah, and then they just kind of keep walking.
Okay.
So you do lose about a half a day of travel trying to figure out how to do this and get it to get the horses across.
Okay.
But we are back underway. So we are on the road. We have just successfully traversed a hole. You have about... Let me double
But
check.
we're also like a day and did you say a half day behind schedule-ish?
Yeah.
1 second here. Where is my thing?
No.
Okay, so
It does.
it's charge of what?
Parasite healing.
Yes.
My youth pastor at my church discovered he had a tapeworm when he took a poop and pooped up part of the tapeworm.
Wow.
Yikes.
So visual for you guys. Then.
Well,
You won't hear my spider and mask story, but you break into the tapeworm.
Because I don't like tapeworms. Don't freak me out. Spiders do.
Yeah.
I
What?
don't like any bugs. I'm like
says the ladybug.
spider.
I like fireflies.
I like fireflies too. I used to my uncle and I, my niece. We used to catch them.
You catch them in your hands and then open it.
No, we catch them in a jar and then we look at them for a while and then release them.
And then you eat them.
No.
I went through real quick a firefly migration in Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Oh, cool.
That's
That's
nice. Have you ever seen that?
No.
Huh? I didn't even know it was a thing.
The weirdest yeah. I didn't realize it until we went through it. So just a migration of fireflies from like one kind of swampy area to another, but they
sounds
went
amazing.
across the
That'd be
interstate.
cool.
And so we're like, what the fuck is that? It's like 2 a.m. And we're like, this is like X-Files shit. We're like going and it's all ding, 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 ding all over the car. We literally pull over and the whole front of the car is glowing. Because all the fucking fireflies. It was the weirdest fucking
Wow,
That
that is
sounds
crazy.
so cool, though.
Yeah.
Never
Nice.
even seen one in real life.
Really?
Just great for the fireflies,
Okay, that is
which is
different.
much different. The Miyazaki movie, have
Hmm.
you seen
The
that one?
very
Yeah.
sad one.
Yeah.
I've heard
I've
about
never
it, but
seen
I don't
that.
want to see it if it's sad.
It's very sad. It's very good. It's like
Well, I feel like there's
Schindler's List.
Well, that's fun. It's a feel-good movie right
Yeah,
there.
it is like a.
Well, I feel like the
Like
firefly
the
population
vibe
is
of
also
it.
declined. Like a lot of
Probably.
bugs.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Thing.
Watch
I
the
like
movie.
Hmm?
You should watch the movie.
So, from Gigalob to the Griffin's Pass entrance, it is about 20 hours worth of travel.
Okay.
Um,
And nothing happens after 20 hours.
Yep,
Just a
that's what
nice,
I've heard.
Weird.
Mm-hmm.
smooth sailing.
Exactly.
Right?
So we have rolled for our apocalypse dice, but now we need to roll for the day and for the travel.
Okay, someone else rolls because obviously I was a
So
shit
it's-
roller last time.
Dive for 4 hours, right? So.
19.
19!
19.
18!
Okay.
Yes!
Nice.
Getting close to 20, but not.
So as the day progresses, I should have.
I'm sad that no one did We're on a Road to Nowhere reference from the Cars. Nope, Talking Heads. Talking Heads.
No, nothing. I mean, I know of them, but.
One of the songs, We're on a Road to Nowhere.
I only had the Shrek one in my head. On the road again. Just
Oh,
get
that's-
away again on the road.
Isn't that Willie Nelson?
Willie Nelson.
Yeah.
They do
Yeah,
sing
it's in the
track,
Shrek
though.
movie.
Yeah, Donkey sings it pretty quick. It's got the extension of my familiarity with it.
That's great. Like
Oh,
that's
yeah.
that's how we know the movie. That's how we know the song
Yeah.
because Donkey sang it. Jesus. So it was a
I get
19
Michael
and
18.
an 18. Okay.
Stick that
Um,
up your DM ass.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Can we lube it, please?
The
Not
spicy
for me,
margaritas are talking now.
One.
That's
um,
a terrible lube job.
roll for lube. So, as you are headed to the east, you see that there is a like up ahead of you, there is a meteor that like has like you see it like you're riding, and this one is kind of like all these meteors are coming in at like different speeds and different like angles of attack.
And different sizes.
Yeah. I mean, it's a complete like shit show of meteors coming from every direction, right? This one is kind of, it comes in, and you see it like who's driving the? Are you driving?
The cart?
Yeah.
Oh, or who's in front?
Yeah.
I imagine.
Like we got the cart here.
Why
Don't we put out like our little marching order? Yeah.
So I think Taylor, should we put you in the front? We'll put
Probably.
Yeah.
I feel like
I'll be in the
an
back.
opportunity
We'll put Otter
off
in the back.
wandering.
Here, let's use this as the road. Just so that we kind of have an idea. Here, and I don't have I don't have a horse, but here's an oxen that I had planned on you guys buying that you did not buy. So, there we go.
All right.
Okay.
I didn't know ox was a.
That's what I'm saying.
So, yeah, you guys went for the horses first, not for the cart first, because you decided to put the
Because we didn't
horses
want to put
before the cart. Yes.
As you're supposed to.
So, yeah. So you see this like kind of off at this angle, right? Like you guys are kind of scanning the tree line and just kind of making sure that things are safe. You're probably not paying any attention whatsoever. Roll for paying attention. Like now that I say that, I'm curious.
It's like a will save.
17.
Okay, you're actually getting the hang of this, like host on host action.
Mm-hmm.
But so you see kind of off, like to the side, this meteor, like you see the trail and you're kind of like a little bit like in your own daydreamy world, like paying attention to it. And then you see it blip out. And then all of a sudden it blips back in, flying across.
Cool.
But when it blips back in, it has changed course, it looks like. And it goes straight down. And it impacts like on the road ahead of you.
Like, meh?
Or
Meh?
no, probably like your first meh right about there.
Okay.
And as you get closer, let's move the road that way, move the people this way, and then put the meh right there at the edge of the road. So there you go. So as you get to about that point, you can see that there is you can clearly see the impact. The road is fine. You're in the front. Roll a perception check for me.
Okay.
And if you want to, you can as well.
7. This dice is also going in the garbage.
18.
Ooh, we got it.
Okay. So you're kind of taken aback by the fire, right? Like you're checking the fire and kind of checking to see if the woods are going to start on fire.
Mm-hmm.
You see, let's say partially because you're like, ooh, that could be a host, but you see a couple of like corpses that appear to have been flung by the impact and are on, like some of them are in the woods, like kind of like the crater hit and it threw people out,
Yeah.
right? So you see like 4 or 5 folks kind of laying there on the ground.
Okay.
What do you guys want to do?
I guess we'll hold up the party for now to see how we want to deal with the meteorite in the way.
But the road's still fine, though, right?
Road's still fine.
It's just
Totally
off the side.
passable. This
Okay,
is just
well
on the
then-
side.
Okay. And we
I
just have a
guess-
couple bodies
Mm,
strewn
okay.
about that we can see?
Mhm.
Okay. I mean,
I
Check for pulls, check for valuables.
yes.
say also I ready produce flame
Okay.
in case they look zombie in a minute.
So who's doing the checking? How are we doing this?
I mean, I guess I'm in the front. So
Yeah, you can check. I'm like ready to smash them with flame.
Exactly.
Yeah, Otter's like, what's the holdup? Because I'm so short, I can't see what's going on.
Yeah, you're behind a cart, too, so.
I guess we can also pass it back in line. We've got bodies.
Hey, Otter, we got a meteorite that just hit and some bodies. So they're gonna check them out.
Okay. I'll stand guard with Gus.
Yeah, we'll stay back there.
Okay.
Check it out.
So let's do corpse by corpse.
Okay.
So give me who's doing the. Are you helping or are you guarding?
I'm guarding.
Okay,
Okay,
so
yeah, I'll
this
check
is a-
first body for a
yep.
pulse.
Go ahead. What you got?
What am I rolling?
Let's say a medicine check.
Okay, 15.
15. Oh yeah, he's dead.
Okay.
His like literally part of his like neck and torso has been like a meteor. Looks like a chunk of it blew this part out.
Okay.
Fun.
I think this one's dead. I don't think anything can come back from this. Unless it says a zombie, obviously. Alright, I guess I'll...
He is wearing some like let's say shabby leathers,
Okay.
like for armor. He's got a decent-ish like short sword, and let's see how much coin he's holding. 455. Sorry, 4 gold,
Dang it.
5 silver, 5 copper.
I'm gonna say that is a shit ton of money.
Right.
Yeah, no.
For someone in shabby leather.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Right.
they just want to get the
Okay.
perception that they're not rich.
Exactly.
I set him on fire.
Okay.
I pocket the change first.
'Kay.
I mean, I'll divvy it out, obviously. But yeah.
Next one.
Okay, check the next one. Whoops. 13 medicine check.
Just maybe that.
You see him like twitching,
Mhm.
but it's hard to say if he's twitching because he's alive or if it's a nervous twitch, like because the branch that's like sticking out of his brain, like he's got a branch sticking out of his head.
That seems bad to me.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he's not gonna come back from that.
Yeah, I'm really tempted to just finish him off. Just put him out of his misery. Yeah, I'll probably just like try to, I don't know, snap his neck or something. Just to...
You
Okay.
could just, cut his neck and just bleed out.
That's true. I've got a hand axe.
It takes like 5 minutes to bleed out when you're slitting.
Yeah, but if
I mean,
you
there
really
is a
get
pool. There's already a pool of blood,
Okay.
and he's like,
and he's got a branch through his brain. I feel like he'll.
Hey, I'm just gonna try to put him out of his misery, honestly.
Yeah.
Do I get
Yeah.
advantage because he's prone?
yes, you get advantage because he's prone
Oh, you're just like
and
tumbling
incapacitated.
it.
Okay, that's a 20 to hit.
Yeah.
Hits.
Okay.
Awful. 10 slashing damage.
Yeah, across the throat, like it's enough to finish him off.
Okay.
Yeah, and he just kind of bleeds out there.
What's the pocket situation?
What are we talking about?
He has got 2 gold, 2 silver, 3 copper,
Okay.
and he is
A brain
he is
branch.
holding. He has a ring, like it's a gold ring with a ruby, probably worth some coin.
Okay.
And he has a piece of correspondence on him, written in common.
I'll pocket that too. It seems interesting.
Yeah.
I set him on fire.
Okay.
After I get the letter. Other
I
corpses?
learned.
barely.
Yeah. It's a little singed.
I
You
learned.
had to blow it out.
Right.
Double
Okay.
tap.
Corpse number 3.
So that's good. 8 medicine check.
You come over to them and like they're laying like on their stomach. You can see that they're breathing.
Oh, okay.
What do you want to do?
Are they they're face down?
They are like face down, but their face is kind of like away from where you're standing. They're like they stand like this.
This is alright. I guess I'll try to roll them back towards me so that their head is like. So I'm not like rolling them so that their face is gonna go into the ground. I'll
Okay.
try to roll them so that they're face up.
I
You're
just
gonna
get a
roll
stick
them.
and poke them.
You gonna roll them this way then?
Yeah.
Whichever
Okay.
way makes sense.
So as you roll him over, you see his eyes open,
Mm-hmm.
and he goes to stab you.
Okay.
I need you to roll initiative.
Alright.
All of us, I guess.
You guys are way back. If you want to,
I got 7.
I need you two to roll a
5.
perception check to see if you can see it.
Ooh, I got a 9.
But I
got a
always
10.
I had produce flame ready.
And okay, 7. You got a 5.
Yes. I don't have any dexterity bonus.
No, I've got a 10 for
Oh, that's
perception.
garbage.
You don't see
Okay,
us.
yeah, you guys, you're where it's going on. It's hard to see. So if you want to join initiative, I will say you have to wait until you see them attacking, and then you can join in.
Okay.
Okay. He has the drop on you, but okay. So he rolls for an attack on you, madam,
No.
and that is a 15 to hit.
No.
Okay.
Bounces off my armor.
You just like punk.
Nice try, asshole.
Exactly.
Then you're up.
Produce flame.
We're fucking burn that asshole.
Oh, that's 11.
To hit. You have advantage because he's prone.
And that is 14 damage.
That hits.
Okay, so 5 flame damage and 2 dangerous presence.
5 flame damage.
7.
Okay. Okay. You're up.